live, where news comes first. This is WECT News.
Good evening and thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Daniela Hankey. A staple in the Surf City community is seeing a lot more people stop by than usual. Tons of supporters showing out at Maine Lobstah Shack after one of its owners, Trevor Dostie, was involved in a horrible e-bike accident earlier this week. WCT's Delaney Tarpley went to the restaurant today. Delaney, how did the owner's friends and coworkers say that Dostie is doing?
Well, Daniela, there is some good news. He is making progress little by little. When they first heard about the accident on Wednesday, one of his friends told me he started picturing the worst. Didn't even know if Dostie would make it out alive. But now they believe by the power of prayer and the support of the Surf City community, Dostie is going to survive this. There's a spot on the Carolina coast known for its New England flair.
Yes, sir. I'll go around.
The Maine Lobstah Shack opened in 2022, but according to some in Surf City, it's quickly become a staple in their community.
I think the staff is like a family, so they all just immediately, whatever you need, however you need it, they'll do it.
Its popularity partially due to the staff, but mostly due to one of the owners who's there each day, Trevor Dostie.
If you meet anyone around here, they've got nothing but good stories to tell about them.
That familiar face is missing this week at the Lobstah Shack after a horrific e-bike accident Wednesday.
And he was headed home, going over the bridge, and he had a horrible bike accident. He was found about 2 o'clock in the morning, and they rushed him to the hospital and just had bruises and bleeding out of the back of his head and not conscious and just in really rough shape.
For friends of Dostie's, like Hunt Riefschneider and Trayvon Caesar, it was heartbreaking news.
When we first heard how bad he was, it was pretty shocking.
It breaks my heart. He's such an amazing guy that any 2 minutes of being in pain or whatever, or suffering, is too much for him.
That's when the two knew they needed to jump into action and help out. Along with many in the Surf City community, they hosted a prayer circle outside of his business.
Whenever one of us is in trouble, we all show out. You could definitely feel the love in the air. You can feel like everyone's like collective spirit, just like sending like a hug to him.
Riefschneider making a visit to his dear friend in the hospital as well.
He actually opened his eyes. He said my name. We had a brief conversation, maybe 60 seconds. He gave me the old smile that you just know his heart's still in there and his personality's still in there.
A sign to them that their prayers had been answered. But they still recognize there's a long journey ahead. They say if anyone can get through it and get back to the Lobstah Shack in no time, it's their good friend, Trevor. Daniela, the staff told me they've seen a noticeable increase in customers this week. And while I was there, I did hear a lot of people asking how Dostie is doing. Delaney Tarpley, WECT News.